everybody. I have a book for you. Emily Mason teaches you to think. The main character in this book is Emily. Emily is 8 years old and she has a dog named Roxy and a parakeet named Buddy. Emily has a big imagination and she's always asking lots of curious questions. Do you ask a lot of questions? I hope you do. Questions help us think. Are you ready to get started? Okay, open your book to the very beginning where it says, first things first, a little note from Emily. And you can see a picture of Emily in her treehouse. See all of her dress-ups. And then she has her first lesson written on the chalkboard. All right, let's begin. My name is Emily, and I am 8 years old. I have a favorite pair of tennis shoes, a dog named Roxy, a parakeet, and a stick of gum I'm saving for a special occasion. This is my book on how to think. I'm pretty much an expert at this point because, like I said, I'm 8. So I've been practicing forever. What do you think about? Do you think that what you think about is important? My mom says it's super important. She says that when you choose your thoughts, you choose your life. Sometimes I don't feel like I choose my thoughts. Sometimes I feel like they're just there, inside of me. What do you think? See, I asked you and you had a thought, didn't you? You probably didn't even know it was there until I asked you, right? Well, that's just it. Thoughts are sneaky. That's why Mom's always saying, choose your thoughts, choose your life, Emily. Every now and then I get a little tired of hearing that. And when I tell my mom that, she tells me to choose my thoughts again. Okay, let's cover first things first. Do you have a place you can go that's just for you? It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't even have to be yours. It can be a closet or a bathroom or even a table with a blanket over it. My treehouse is my quiet place. My dad built it just for me. He wanted me to have a special place that was all my own. It's okay if you don't have a treehouse. You can pretend. Sometimes I even pretend my treehouse is not a treehouse. I pretend it's other things. I pretend it's a castle, a cave, a store, or an office. One time, I imagined it was a submarine. The important thing is to have a place that makes you feel safe and happy, a place where you can just be you. I like being me. Do you like being you? Even that has to do with choosing your thoughts. You think thoughts about yourself all day long. In fact, they are some of the most important thoughts you think. After you find your space, you're ready to learn how to think. Choosing your thoughts takes practice because, like I said, thoughts are sneaky. They creep up on you when you don't even know they're there, and then wham, they're in your head. But that's exactly why I'm here, to teach you how to think. Don't worry, it's really pretty easy once you know you're doing it, once you know you're thinking. See, you're thinking about thinking right now. Good job. This book is full of all kinds of thoughts for you to choose. I put my whole entire list of thoughts worth thinking in this book. Thoughts worth thinking are keepers. They're the thoughts you want to think. All of the thoughts worth thinking, I call them TWTs for short, came straight out of the Bible, so you can be sure they are God's truth for you. I even give you the verses so you can go and look them up for yourself. The Bible tells us all about God and how He thinks. Did you know that God wants us to think like Him? That's why we have to choose our thoughts. I put in some of my own real-life stories, and I left you space to add some of yours. Like I said, don't worry. It's easier than you think. See? There it is again, that word, think. Thinking is so important. It's time to get started with lesson number 1. Be sure to write on all of the pages and don't forget to do all of the activities. They are super fun. You can even make up your own. See you on the next page.